Coming up on the right-hand side, you'll get your first view of one of the termite mounds out here. The termite mounds are actually a favorite hangout spot for some of our antelopes because once the mounds have been eroded down by the weather, they're a great spot to hop up on and look out for any nearby predators that might be coming their way. So this is a good sign that we might be able to spot some of our smaller antelope friends around. So we'll just keep an eye out as we continue forward. On the left-hand side, way in the back, you might catch a glimpse of a hyena. It's pretty hard to see back there. Hyenas are known for the cackling laughter they give, which is a sound of nervous excitement and also a sound they make when they're being submissive to a more dominant hyena. On the left-hand side, way in the back, are some sable antelopes. They're the emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Reserve. They've got those horns that slope backwards to help protect their back from any predators that might want to catch them unawares. They were made the emblem of the reserve because in a fight or flight situation, they will always choose fight, much like we will in our fight for animal conservation. Coming up on the left-hand side as we round the corner, there are some Hartsman's mountain zebras. I know that these are Hartsman's mountain zebras because they have white underbellies and a flap of skin hanging down from their neck called the dewlap. The dewlap helps them to remain cool during the hotter seasons. Coming up on the right-hand side as we make our way around this corner, just underneath the trees, there are some Ankole cattle. Ankole cattle are also known as Watusi cattle, after the Watusi tribe that first domesticated them. They are the only domesticated animal that's on the reserve. Here we go, a bit of a better view of the Ankole cattle coming up now on the right-hand side. Ankole cattle have those super huge horns. Within their horns is a honeycomb structure full of blood vessels that helps them to remain cool during the hotter seasons. Also on the right-hand side, there's a herd of wildebeest. Wildebeest roam in herds that can get up to 1.5 million wildebeest, which may sound pretty chaotic, but they're actually fairly organized. At night, they'll lay in rows, facing in every direction. That way, if they spot a predator coming, they can hop up and start running in all directions, without colliding into each other. Another look at the Ankole cattle on the right-hand side, and another glimpse of the herd of wildebeest. Also coming up on the right-hand side as we round the corner, up on the hill, there are some adorable little antelopes called springbuck. Springbuck only get to be about 2 to 3 feet tall, so all the ones that we see here are actually full-grown adults. And another look at the wildebeest on the right-hand side. The wildebeest are pretty spread out, but don't worry, they are not going to get lost from each other. They've got scent markers in their hooves. That way, if anyone does get separated from the rest of the herd, they can just smell their way back to everyone else. Coming up on the left-hand side as we pull forward and around this corner, there are some Maasai giraffes. I know they're Maasai giraffes because they have this jagged, irregular spotted pattern. Giraffes are the tallest creatures on the savannah. They can get up to 15 feet tall. And they actually start off life at 6 feet tall. Since they give birth standing up, that is quite a drop when they're first born. But that drop actually helps them to take their first breath. Wow, over here there are a lot of trees that have been knocked over. Oh, that can actually be a great sign that my favorite animal, the elephant, might be nearby. Let's see if we can spot anyone today. On the right-hand side, behind the trees, I did catch a glimpse of an elephant. We'll see if maybe we can get a bit of a better view. On the left-hand side, down by the rocks and underneath the trees, there are some mandrills. Mandrills are known for their brightly colored faces and hindquarters. Those colors actually get more vibrant the more excited that they get. And on the right-hand side, a great view of the elephants. Elephants roam in two separate herds. There's the female herd, comprised of the females and the babies until they're 15 years old. Then there are the males, who tend to be by themselves, or they'll be in a bachelor herd. We might be able to get one more look at the elephants coming up on the right-hand side, just between the trees here. Oh, there we go, a much better look. There's another rickety bridge. Let's just go poly-poly, very slowly over this bridge. Almost there. Oh, we made it. Oh, perfect. It looks like we're about to pass through a red clay pit. On the right-hand side, there are tusk marks in the red clay. Sometimes elephants will actually eat the red clay to supplement nutrients that they need in their diet. So this is a good sign that there are more elephants. Wow, one pretty close to us on the left-hand side here. Looks like there are some more in the distance as well, just beyond the trees. We'll see if we can get another view. There we go, a much better view on the left-hand side. Now you may notice the elephants occasionally flapping their ears. They do this in order to cool off. On the back of their ears is a collection of blood vessels, and by flapping them, they can stimulate blood flow and cool off up to 15 degrees, which can be pretty nice on those hotter days. On the right-hand side, there's an eland. This looks like a male eland. I know because he's a bit larger and gray. Females tend to be smaller and tan. Oh, it looks like there's some more elephants on the left-hand side as we round the corner. In fact, there's a young elephant over here, so that means that we